Welcome back, people, to another Need for Speed Heat video, and today we are customizing the most overpowered car and the most hated car in the Need for Speed history, the Porsche RSR. Now, if you use this car online, then I'm going to say that you've got no skill whatsoever, because this car is just basically a cheat code in Need for Speed Heat. But anyway, today we're getting it out of the way, and we are going to customize it to be the best car that we could ever achieve to get some decent lap times in the whole history of just my career of playing Need for Speed. Let's get to it. So for the engine, we are going for the 2.9 litre V6 engine, and we need to just basically equip basically everything Ultimate and Ultimate Plus, like we've always got to do when we do these customization builds on Need for Speed. Now, I've actually never really been a fan of Porsches, and the Porsche RSR I've always hated it. Even in Need for Speed Payback, I've hated this car, but the stuff that goes around about it, that it just beats everything around the corners. This is definitely one of the things that we're gonna have to actually try out and see what we can achieve with this. And at the moment, our money's running quite low, so we might have to top that a bit up for the next video. So we've got the 5 tanks, which is what we do want. So for the suspension, we are going to be going for the track suspension, the super track suspension. It's pointless going for anything else because we've already got that equipped. The brakes are already equipped. So if we went for the drag tires, we could get the acceleration to a full 10, but then again, we won't be able to get around the corners as easy and as fast as possible. So we're going to go for the track tires. It makes more sense. And we're going to go for the Elite 7-speed drivetrain and the track differential. Yeah, because it all coordinates together. And we've already got our nitrous refills and our nitrous extra mix, which is going to be pretty interesting. This now, when it actually comes to the body, we're going to keep everything as plain as possible, but looking very nice and mean. So we're going to go for the RWB customization, which, why wouldn't you do that? Because it looks glorious when you've got all this equipped. What should we actually do for the spoiler? I like going absolutely mean with the spoiler. Just go for the extra bit. We'll go for this. Yeah, just like the extra bit. It's going to be good. The downforce is going to be great with this. Probably don't even make any difference in Need for Speed Heat anyway. I could go for those tail lights, but I don't really like them that much, so we're just going to go for the black tinted rear lights. We're going to go for the RWB rear bumper exhaust. We're going to go for something very exotic, these beasts. When you see people online using those exhausts, you immediately think to yourself, they just know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're messing about. Anyway, so for the rims, we're going to go for these. Hold on a minute though, you're probably thinking, hold on, this looks very strange. Yeah, it does look strange at the moment because we haven't even done anything yet. We need to put the design on it. So yeah, we're going to go for that. And then the headlights. The headlights, what should we go for the headlights? We're just going to go for the ones that we've already purchased a couple of months ago, and that's basically it. We could have wing mirrors, but we're not going to have any wing mirrors because we can't look out of them. So there we go. So for the paint and wrap, we've actually managed to find this bad boy. Definitely very nice indeed. The yellow and the red and the white, and that rose definitely does communicate very well with this car, and I just think it looks awesome. And the sound of it as well. Look at the flames on that, people. Absolutely blimey. We're not going to change our reg plate this time around. We're going to keep it as heat, but yeah, let's just see how well it goes. I still haven't managed to change my character. I think I do need to do that because he's doing my head in a bit. It'll do for a bit longer. So the race we are going to do is that awesome Apollo 10 race that everyone uses as soon as they've customized and made a Porsche RSR. So I just thought it was a good idea. We actually do try it, and hopefully we can get a pretty decent lap time. But there's some of the corners that I do struggle to actually do at a very certain and a decent speed. But we're going to give it a go anyway and just see how well we do. It is very touchy, especially if you actually do the sensitivity settings in the setting and actually do it so you can actually have a very quick dead zone. Look at that. A straight dodge there. The car could have set on fire if we didn't like dodge that, but we did. Right, so the Apollo 10 race is just up here. Look at that. Going around corners with ease. No trouble at all. Yeah, the Apollo's up here. And then we have got to our race. Oh, just before the hill, sorry. There we go. So we're at the Apollo 10 race. With the Porsche RSR, the thing about this is the good thing is that it can get around corners without having to lose its own grip. So we're going to pop 2 tanks of nitrous anyway, just to get ahead of them because it'll slow us down. This corner I could do just fine, but it's this corner here that I can't do without having to brake, which I actually managed to do it. So I'm quite proud of myself, but we need to pay a bit of attention. But this corner is one of the hardest to actually do without having to handbrake. But look at this. We're not doing too bad. We need to like be able to get I want to get 3 minutes by doing all 3 laps, which we need to do at like a minute at a time, which I can't see that happening. So we need to be very wise when we like pop on nitrous. We need to be very wise when we go around the corners as well. Going uphill definitely does come into play when you try and do like some very high scores. Should I say lap times in Need for Speed? And for any game in that matter, we are nowhere near We are not doing it in under a minute. If I get near 3 minutes by doing all 3 laps, I'll be very happy. I'm Brit on there. I want to pop some give me some nitrous. Right, okay, so 1 minute 8 for lap 1 without doing too many mistakes, which we did crash there a bit. I need my nitrous to actually regenerate as well, so we need more than 2 tanks of nitrous to actually get up this hill here. Right, come on, regenerate. You need to regenerate a lot quicker than this. I know I should be on the other side of the road, especially when you have to go to one side of the road to actually be able to get the corner without slowing down too much. We are going too slow up this. If it was all downhill, then we wouldn't have a problem. Be able to do it with ease. Obviously, we'll maintain our momentum and speed, but that's not the case, unfortunately. And then we're going to come up with our opponents, and they're going to end up putting me off. We're going to end up crashing into one of them. We slowed right down there. Why did we slow down there? Don't you say it gave me one of those invisible wall barriers because I thought I was cutting the course, when that wasn't my intentions. Nissan GTR there. Favourite car in the world. Come on, we need to be able to get around that corner a lot better. Now, we've got no chance. If I could do it in under 3 minutes 20, I'll be happy. Because that's when I normally be able to do this. It's like 3 minutes and 22. I end up doing these 3 laps in. So if I could beat that, I'll be happy with myself. Come on, it's just there. Right, okay, so we managed to beat 3 minutes 20, which, like I said, my last time was 3 minutes and 22. So that's not bad. I'm sure we can actually do a bit better than that. We managed to get 49,000 as well for that race, and it was very easy. And yeah, that was a bit of easy money. So we're at 242,000 now. I want to go to nighttime though. I want to see what it's like getting a police chase using this Porsche ISR. That'll be fun because they'll never be able to catch you, will they? No, they won't. I'm guessing this would be good to actually do a heat level record of 20 million. Could be a good idea, but it takes around 8 hours to actually achieve that score. Can't we have like some unlimited nitrous? So we just constantly be hitting the high speeds like we are now. And then we get a car that tries to spin us off the road. I don't want to try something out. I want to do this race, but I want to put the opponents on hard just to see how hard they really are, because I've never actually raced these with the difficulty hard. If it's still quite easy, then we might have to like mod this game a bit and pump it up a bit to be like some like hardcore difficulty. We don't know. I'll probably end up losing, but we're going to see what it's like. They've probably got like 2,000 brake horsepower Audi R8s on Nissan GTRs, all Lamborghinis for that matter. We're going to see anyway. We're going to see how quick they are. The accent, this is going to be so funny. I'd rather just get my nitrous done straight away. Come on. Yeah, these are definitely quicker. Some glitching going on as well. What is that? Is that a McLaren? The McLaren's ahead of us. This Porsche should be able to get around the corners a lot easier though. Oh, look at this. It does this speedway circuit with ease around the corners. And we're going to leave them behind. But we can't make any mistakes because they could be costly. We might as well let our nitrous regenerate as well. We might as well let that do it. Look, these are easy. It is just a McLaren that is somehow staying up with me a tiny bit. And then the others, we're going to lap in them. I don't know why I've done it on a speedway circuit. I should have gone on a proper circuit race. But we're going to end up lapping one on hard difficulty. And what is it? Is it a Lamborghini? Yeah, it's a Lamborghini. So we've just gone past the Lamborghini. Out the way. That was close, that Lamborghini. Porsche there. This Porsche stands no chance against my beautiful RSR. I've completely lost the McLaren as well. And we've come to the finish line against a Lamborghini. So that was pretty easy. We need to try a different circuit race, see how hard they really are, especially when we have to do quite a lot of turns. Right, we need to find another race, and we also need to clean this Porsche because it's a bit dirty. It's a bit dirty. It's got no scratches though, but we still do need to clean it up a bit. But I'd rather just find a race, and then we'll get to doing that. Right, the flashback circuit race. We'll give this a go. We'll give it a little turnover, see what it's like, see how quick they are. I'm guessing we're going to go against Mitsubishis or something, which is okay because we're still going to win. Oh well, I think we're going to. I hope we're going to win anyway. We're against Mustangs as well and Honda Civics. This is going to be a very interesting race. Right. Nitrous. I want to get around the corner before any other car does. Wow, okay. Maybe I should have gone on a different race. The reason why is because obviously they're not fully. Yeah, we're just going to win this with ease. It's because their level aren't that high, are they? If it was on like level 300 plus cars, then it would be quite difficult. This Porsche's got too much grip around corners, so we can't even hardly drift it. I wonder if you could make this into a drift build, and I wonder if it's actually any good to be into a drift build. I've never really thought about doing that. Not with the hype what everyone goes around saying that this car's like the best car in the game. Which, don't get me wrong, it probably is. Especially when it goes around the corners. I've heard that the Mitsubishi Evo is very close to this though. This just edges a bit around the corners a bit quicker. And that ain't a very good example. I can't remember the Porsche ISR being this good in Need for Speed Payback though. I can't remember it being this good, and especially it didn't have this hype around. But then again, Need for Speed Payback was just a complete different game, wasn't it? People wasn't bothered about the lap times, not that I can remember anyway. I wasn't bothered about the lap times. I was just more bothered about just doing the racing and speed lists and playing online, and then obviously when the abandoned cars came out, seeing what we got. It was 62% though. You do forget how quick and how touchy this is around the corners though. So you tend to turn the corners a bit quicker. And you don't like, look at that, look at it, wow, okay. Let's get past these before they ended up ruining us going around the corner, which that Civic's gonna do that. Out the way, BMW. Oh, it's so fun to use though. And it looks nice. I think it looks nice anyway. Like I said on previous video, my customizations towards cars aren't the greatest. To be honest, they normally end up being rubbish. But I'm not doing too bad when it comes to customizing my last two cars, especially my Skyline. I think that looked absolutely beautiful. So we did that in 2 minutes 28 and 90, and we've got $14,290 reward. And my crew, if you want to join my crew, it is Mr. MNEK Cruisers. So yeah, and it's still raining. The one thing I never understood about Need for Speed Heat is that it always rains. Can't we just have a day where it's just nice and sunny instead of raining all the time? That would be nice. So anyways guys, comment down below what you want me to actually do next for the next custom build. It could literally be anything. Let me know, and also tell me as well what engine to use for a car and how to actually customize it. And we'll probably get that done, so I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next customization video. Peace.